is the way the Miami Heat get it done in the postseason. What do they say? Save the mama for your, or save the drama for your mama. Yeah, the Heat, no drama in here. Now we can invert the score. We don't want to let you think that Indiana won this game. Miami wins it 99-87 the final. They lead the series 2-1. Don't worry. No matter what the graphic says, the Heat pull away and win this game. And won a game after a slow start as we welcome the Heat Live, brought to you by Esurance. So much to talk about here from our Heat studios. We got all kinds of reaction coming up from Miami's impressive win, at least the result. Before the game, yes, you knew what to expect. A lot of energy and excitement. Boy, the Heat came out flat. Super flat. And Rio able to give them their first basket there on that Wade miss. Yeah, then David West, you know, you see this happen. West's little step back jumper. Indy out to 11-4 lead. You're starting to wonder, they're big guys, is this their night? And then all of a sudden, Roy Hibbert, look out below, right there. Oh, it's a 15-2 run, John. Something needs to happen. Shane Battier happens right here. Nice little pass there. Gets it to go. Maybe some life. Kind of hanging around just enough to be able to keep it close, and made a little bit of a run there at the end of the quarter. You love the matchup within the matchup, the game within the game. And there was a lot of stuff going on with LeBron James and Stevenson here. End of the first quarter, the Heat closed it with a 9-2 run. They were still down 7. Then the Cole train from Anderson, he gets involved. And then we got something here, though. Right when you think the Heat back in it, we call a little Skolorama. This is not what you want to see Louis Scola. Look at that spin move. He did a great job one-on-one with Bosch. Went 3 for 3 during that stretch and gave the Indy bench a real shot in the arm. He mentioned 3 for 3. You saw the spin, then the little J, and you're saying to yourself, okay, this guy's not going to do it all night. He's going to slow down. I mean, he's not a bad little player, but come on. Well, he's going to do it, at least right here. Old school right there, wheeling on Bosch. Bosch has got to do a better job on Scola, one-on-one containing him. Yeah, and then Stevenson, look, give him credit. He's, you know, he does a lot of jawing. We have to? Yeah, you know, he does a lot of jawing. He's an emotional guy, but he gets the putback there. And then LeBron. This is where hopefully the Heat trying to churn it. Look out. Look at him find the contact there, John. The defense was the difference there, Will, in the second quarter, forcing Indiana over at least 6 times, I believe, in that quarter alone, really getting the defense being the catalyst. I love when Norris does this. He's taking it up there against big guys. Look at Roy Hibbert right there. He says, I don't care if Roy Hibbert's there. I'm still going to drive in there. Gets the layup to go. Then Dwayne Wade. Watch this. Tough runner transition. Oh, that's beautiful. Touch it up. Over the 7-footer. That little teardrop runner he has really made efficiently in the last few games. So after that ugliness that was the first quarter and a little bit of the second quarter, he were only down 4 at the half, but then good ball movement early on by Indy. Roy Hibbert gets to go. Wade, though, it was his night. Man, was he feeling. Look at this. When he's doing that, look at the little float in the lane there. That's just Dwayne Wade vintage, and it's worth another look, John. Look at the way he uses the screen on the baseline. Then Hibbert challenges, little extra arc on the basketball, and then the defense again gets the Heat the easy dunk for LeBron. Now that's significant, not only because it was pretty to look at, but that's the Heat's first lead of the game, and it's midway through the third. C.J. Watson from downtown, though. Pacers at this point, you're saying, okay, maybe the Heat made the run, they're going to pull away. At least this point, Indy is staying close, but then again, Norris Cole, fast break. Watch it here. Again, attacking that basket. He's not a big guy, but he's not afraid to take it in there. And then LeBron up top. You got to love that. Got it. Love when he's making threes, impossible to guard. You got to get out on him. He uses that quickness to blow by you. Okay, Dwayne Wade is not known for threes, but we heard Ray Allen say Dwayne can shoot them. He says he's a shot maker. He just doesn't shoot as many. If you're going to give it to him, he's going to take him. And right there near the end of the third, he makes it. All of a sudden, the Heat up 7 into the fourth. We mentioned earlier Paul George tried to keep him in, and he had 11 in the fourth, hits that 3, but then Wade, oh, look at that. I mean, it looks like he's like gliding through the court. And again, able to create space off Mahinmi there to knock a 6-footer down, getting into the portions of the court where he can really operate. Ray Allen, the story of the fourth. That is from the Ray Allen corner, as we love to call it, hitting the 3. Watson here, deep from 3. I mean, that's really deep. All of a sudden, it's a 2-point game again. Pacers trying to stay close, but then all of a sudden, the bench, Allen, Cole take over, Norris here. Look at that. I mean, the way fearless to the basket gets to go. And now we begin the little part of the show we like to call a tribute to Ray Allen's productivity and shooting. Look how he gets to the open area on the break. 4-on-3. Ray Allen on the right wing. LeBron with the vision to find him. Allen's not done. Fans are happy, but stay standing, stay cheery, because you're going to get more Ray Allen again in the corner. I mean, he just sits there. You wonder, John. I mean, I know Indy's defense you gotta protect that paint, but you just can't leave Allen standing out
it's
there.
It's crazy. Stevenson turning his head. You got to mark Ray Allen again here in the corner.
Right there.
You know, late to getting to him, and LeBron James finding him with a little no-look pass, so he's able to get that quick release.
And that beauty is the all my sons move the game and move out the way. LeBron James says, yeah. Moving on to game 4, up 2 games to 1. Take it home, baby. Ray Allen with 4 threes. There's your Esurance game summary. Look at the numbers right there, 54%. Three-point shooting, John, always key for Miami. When they play well, they normally shoot the 3 well. We were joking a little bit before the show, real quick, and unorthodox way, to say the least, to win this game. 4 points in the first 8 minutes, but how did you guys overcome that slow start?
We just stuck with it. We understand that that wasn't us, and that we would always give ourselves a chance to come back. As long as we took care of the ball, as long as we got stops, we would give ourselves a chance to come back, and we were able to do that.
How much was it, and you know, you knew you'd play a role in this game, obviously, after the performance you had in game 2, but it seemed like it wasn't just, you know, you and Birdman and the usual suspects that come off the bench. But Ray did his thing, Bashard did his thing. How much did you guys know that as a team tonight, after that slow start, everybody was needed?
Well, we're always ready. We're a professional group. You know, Coach always says it, and we always say it to each other, you know, stay ready, you never know. And I think that's what carries us. We always understand that no matter what's going on, we have guys who can step up at any point in time. And tonight we needed effort from everyone.
Now, in your case, you come through, you come off the bench, 4, 6, 9 points. That defense again, you know, Norris, it seemed like last game we saw the guy that we're used to seeing all the time in the playoffs and money time in the postseason. Are you feeling that stride that now come postseason, after what you've been through in your young career, this is kind of your time?
Definitely, definitely. I mean, this is the postseason. You want to be playing your best during the postseason, not just me individually, but as a team. We take pride in getting better as the series goes on, and we want to continue to get better and better as the series goes on. And we understand that the better we get and the more that we get contribution from everyone, the tougher it is for us to be beaten.
It's funny being on this team, and again, you've been on this team 3 years now, but you look at the stat sheet, you know, LeBron plays 39 minutes, 40 minutes almost. D-Wade plays 36, 37 minutes. And you look, okay, who's the next guy on the minute totem pole? Norris Cole with 33 minutes. It's one of those things you don't always know how your number's going to be called or how often, but you got to be ready.
Yeah, well, I'm young and I can run all day, so it doesn't bother me.
How much did defense have to do with today? Because, you know, we talked about the struggles offensively early, 4 points the first 8 minutes. You just didn't seem to be flowing. But yet you look at the scoreboard, and it was never at such a distance that you didn't think you can come back.
Well, that's just it. You know, understand that we can get stops. You know, stops is what's going to carry us. We understand that eventually we'll get a breakthrough on offense. But defensively, we held them tonight to 47%, 28% from 3. And we shot 55% from 3 and 54, you know, for the game. So I think that ratio, you know, is a good ratio when we're defending the three-point line, when we're keeping them out the paint, and then we're able to attack on our offensive end.
When you're struggling, do you kind of say to yourself, and I mean when I say struggle as a team offensively, you know what, let's as weird as it sounds, that you want to think, okay, let's chuck up more shots and make more plays, then maybe let's start it with the defense to get back in it?
Well, we want to be solid defensively, you know, to get the stops, rebound, and then on offense, we want to be solid, you know, make the right passes, get the ball to where we want it to go. And then when we get stops and playoff misses in the open court, you know, there's no team better than us.
All right, let's look ahead now. You're up 2-1. You know, you're happy to be in this position, obviously, but you still got one more home. How important now is game 4? You talk so much about home court advantage. You guys have it. Obviously, you lose game 4, you lose it. So after winning tonight, as far as keeping that momentum going? Well,
we just want to hold serve at home. That's our complete focus. Now that we got game 3 out the way, we're going to watch the film, see what we can get better at, and execute for game 4. And that's all our focus is right now.
Well, the focus tonight was defense. And after a slow start, Norris, you get it done again. 33 minutes, you can get the rest up. You're a young guy, though. Yeah. This guy can play 100 minutes if you had to. And tonight he comes through in 33 with 11 points. He get the 99-87 win. Thanks for coming on the show.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it.
Where the defense had to react to them and was able to, again, open things up if they weren't able to convert. But LeBron was physical. He was big. He was strong. Paul George, you know, at 6'9", just looks so thin and just totally incapable of being able to handle him. And the same with Lance Stevenson. LeBron recognizes who's guarding him and then takes advantage, whether going in the post on Stevenson or facing up and really wearing down Paul George, getting out on the break. Also aggressive drawing fouls. Got to the free throw line 9 times, went 7 of 9 there, had 7 assists. Wade pretty good too, though, Will.
Yeah, I think, you know, Dwayne gets tired of people talking about you look like the old Wade or you look like the other Wade. I mean, there is no old Wade, young Wade. This is Dwayne Wade. I mean, this is what you see when he's healthy in the postseason.
I think healthy.
Yeah,
I think healthy is
He's
the
been
key
doing
word.
this his whole career.
And he has. And what he's doing is he's getting the ball in positions where he can score, where he feels comfortable. And then he's always had that knack to create space between he and the defender or the shot blocker.
Minutes and guarded him in that fourth quarter. But you got to love the job Rashard did. At 6'10", he made, as I mentioned, he made West catch the ball further away from the basket. The Heat also played the high pick and roll a little differently at times, Eric. They mixed it up. A couple of times they didn't trap it. They do what you call body and under, so that the defender stayed on West where the guard went under the screen. And so West couldn't go with the pick and pop with those wide open Jays that he got in the first quarter. He got frustrated. So Rashard Lewis doesn't have the statistics on the stat sheet that you might see from the other guys. But what a great job defensively he did.
You are right. Unsung hero is Rashard Lewis. And isn't it interesting? In 2 games in a row, 2 unlikely defensive mismatches work out for Miami.
4 beyond the arc. Now, Ray Allen hasn't had one of the better playoffs shooting the ball beyond the arc, 33%, but he absolutely cracked it open here. They were so concerned about clogging the paint, taking away the drives of LeBron and Wade, that Ray Allen was able to get open, and his teammates found him. It was LeBron, it was Cole on that kick out inside. And again, LeBron able to find him in the corner, and the Pacers just didn't mark him well at all. And once he gets it going, boy, you can just tell, give me it some more, says Ray Allen. He was tremendous in that fourth quarter, 12 points on those 3-point shots. Amazing ability to finish when it really mattered.
The fourth quarter, hit 4 points, 2 boards despite some foul trouble. And allow myself to introduce myself. I caught up with CB Wright after the game.
Following the 99-87 win here in Game 3, and Chris, I'm not sure this team, as good as this team is, could have a poor first half offensively, in particular first 12 minutes. How'd you guys rebound from that?
I mean, you know, we knew it was going to break for us. We just had to continue to stay in the game, you know, continue to play defense. We tried our best to pressure them as much as possible. That forced some turnovers late in the first half. That got us on a little bit of a run. And then after that, you know, we just kept our intensity up and kept shooting the ball.
How much did defense have to do with it? Because there was that stretch where you guys just weren't scoring, yet they weren't pulling away too much and kept the game close.
Well, that's how it is. You know, you just want to stay in striking distance. If you're not playing good offense, if the ball's not falling for you, you got to play good defense and stay in the game. And we did that until it broke. You know, you have to give it up to Ray Allen. He had an incredible shooting night. But at the same time, if you leave the best shooter of all time open, he's going to get going.
I know that you guys are always so proud of how many guys get involved, but it seemed like tonight Spo really had to pull into some mixes and matches and different guys. How much did other guys step up today? Rashard Lewis gave quality minutes. Obviously, you mentioned Ray already.
I mean, it was great for us. Rashard, he did give us quality minutes in there. UD gave us some great looks. He kind of sparked the second half with some open shots. Ray is always there. Rio contributed. Norris. I mean, we always say that we're a good, deep team. You know, you have to prove it a lot. So I'm proud of those guys for stepping up. And it was a good game to get.
Finally, take us to Game 4. You're up 2-1. This game doesn't mean as much, obviously, if you don't take care of business then. What are you expecting now up 2-1 with this Game 4 coming up Monday?
Well, I mean, we expect them to have more desperation, of course. We want to continue to play like we did today. You know, we're going to build off this game plan, try to get better, and hopefully get another one.
Chris, congrats. We'll see you Monday.
Thanks.
Got it. Chris Bosh right there. Big man can walk off. This team can walk off with a victory. They take it 99-87 the final and now lead the Eastern Conference Finals 2-1.
99-87. Join us on Sunsports following Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals Monday night for all your post-game coverage. Heat TV on Heat.com provides pre-game coverage that starts at 7 p.m. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. For Eric Reed and the coach Tony Fiorentino, as well as John Crotty, Kristen Hewitt, and the man we miss so much, Jax, who's coming back on Monday. I'm Will Mansell saying thanks for watching. Good night, South Florida, as the Heat go up 2-1.